Alright, Tongass Vale, Juneau, Alaska. Let's give this a whirl. By shaggyskelbop, I think is what it was. Shaggyskelbop. Cool. Looking for feedback on how he can make his courses better. Alright, first thing, I'm not loving this planting around the... yeah, I feel like this kind of yellowish grassy stuff is taking away from it rather than adding to it. Otherwise, the hole looks relatively well framed, and the mountains in the back look cool. There's a little bit of sculpting here. The bunker is... it looks flat, but it isn't. It just looks flat because of how wide and long it is. But it's actually pretty much bathtub. Like, there's not really a high and low side. It's... okay. And then the way that this area on the right, just the way that it's tight, and then I don't know, you don't necessarily want it to be dead uniform, but it kind of looks awkward the way it is. Yeah. Okay, and then here, this area right here, and in down here too, actually. It's just sculpting just a little bit. Could flatten that, and then we probably would see the green. This bunker is, yeah, I would really encourage you to split this into multiple bunkers rather than one just wrapping itself around the green. And then, oh, it's a different hole over there. Okay, so we'll wait. The bunkers, yeah, there's the shaping of them is a bit awkward. Hey, Mammoth, what's going on, man? Like I said, I'll do I'll play people on some of the kind of more piss take courses, but I don't really want to get into that being the thing I'm doing. Oh. And the green overall is not is fine. It's there's nothing wrong with the green. Yeah, I mean, we could, but I don't like the idea of just making fun of people left and right. Yeah, so this planting is just, it's kind of distracting, so that'll be the last I say about it, I think. And we've got a par 5 that's just a super sharp dog leg. In the right winds, you can probably carry this and get close. This isn't the right wind, though. And I find myself kind of choked as to what I can hit up here. So, I personally, I wouldn't encourage, I mean, I would encourage people to keep dog legs 20 degrees or less, give or take. Like, I don't think we want, what we've done here is we've taken a hole that, as a crow flies, is pretty short, and we've just kind of almost artificially lengthened it. And at 486, it's not 486. It plays a lot more than that. I don't know how that got measured to be 486. But it's playing 530, maybe more. 250. Yeah, it's playing 545, maybe even 550. Not really a reason to lay up, because there's not really any danger, like real danger anywhere. This bunker here just seems like ironically, it was in Ben's Storm King video that he said this, that he likes to leave 100 yards out kind of unprotected to give it an option for people. But yeah, that's just there to take away the full wedge. I don't know. I'm not sure I would have one there. These ones I don't mind because if the wind, well, yeah, in this wind I might struggle to get up here, so those bunkers might catch me if I get overly aggressive, which of course I'm going to because that's how I roll, but yeah, front bunker's gonna be fine. Okay, and then we get to the green. It's a pretty deep bunker. That back left of the green you can't really use. You really struggle to put a pin any side tied anywhere left of that the red slope there. You're gonna struggle to have a pin there because it's just not gonna play. So you're kind of restricting yourself to being down. I don't like it when there's green that's kind of, I guess, wasted. The way to say it, you can't really use it. I don't mind having a ridge to be able to run it around though, especially on a par 5 that I might want to run it into. So like if I can run it up and then run it around there to get to the pin, I like that. It's unfortunate some of that green we can't use. Big dogleg can be awesome if used right. Yeah. If used right is the key. And I think you want to be... Oh, crap. You can go. No, that's not what I want. I just want... Where's the damn band? There it is. See ya. Thank you. All right. Okay, so then we got the big dog. Now this one I don't mind as much, is it's baiting me into try to drive this thing, but I mean Manatee's right. If you do like a big dog leg well, it can work. It's just I think it can really backfire easily. So if I don't go for the green, I gotta go way over here, I guess. What does that leave me? So that leaves me a full wedge. Okay. You probably could do a bit more with this hole, but not too bad. Can't hit driver because it's too far, but 3-wood's going to get there no problem. So, and the green's pretty big for the length of the hole. The Niagara one, yeah, me too. Yeah, this hole's missing a little something. Like the water isn't really in play with this wind. Into the wind, it really shouldn't be either. So it's just kind of a little bit of either you're going to go over the water to get there, or it's kind of a plodding course or plodding hole. Sorry, it's missing a little something, and the green is probably too big. Attaboy, Axel. We know it's on your mind. Joy Planning is a good one too. I mean, all three of them. We keep saying, Cranach and Ben. We really got to start showing Matt F some more love because his Joy Planting's quite good. And the rants are spectacular too. So So I like the look of this. It's a little harsh, the sculpting in the front, but yeah, this kind of thing here too. I'm curious what the bunker in the back left. I like the way the bunker on the front left sits, especially the view from the tee. Another one? Yeah, it looks like they found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty! Okay. Yeah, I like this par 3. I like this par 3. It's not really, not fancy. It's just a straight forward par 3. The sloping on the back is a bit harsh given that the length of shot we had to hit. But, oh, there's a waterfall back there. Matty, be careful, buddy. Man, you need to close the door when you come in with trees. Like, now all these bots are coming in. My computer doing great, man. Okay. Not sure why you're pinching the fairway here like this, and then this just looks kind of awkward. There's just like this kind of triangular shape of just heavy rough. I think you'd be better just pulling the fairway right back to like here-ish, and then not straight line, but kind of just having it kind of curve a little bit, and then have this kind of blend in here, because then up here it cuts in almost onto the fairway. Yeah, so just here, just a little bit of detail to just make it a little bit more natural and a little bit less awkward. And then that would open up the fairway a little bit, because there's no reason to have it choked this short here. I mean, I do like the vibe of this place. Oh, I'm surprised that's not very fast. I gave that a serious shove forward. That's bunker. Oh, no, bounce out. Yeah, you're not wrong, Nick Trees. The one where he played the turbine course was just majestic. Alright, and then this... Green complex is pretty decent. It's a hair shallow, but I mean, I've got 144, and it's my fault for being in the rough, so. You're giving me some room for this right pin to run it on. Left pin, I wouldn't have it. It's fine, I'm in the rough. Pretty good backstop there, too. A little detail there in the front, though, again, where you see that the light rough just kind of bulges a bit and then pinches in. Just little things like that. So the question was, like, how can you become a better designer? Well, that's going to be one way. It is to just, it's the little detail, like, well, not nit, but little tedious, detaily stuff is what really will set apart. Oh God. I look away for a minute and this happens. Yeah, getting. No, I'm not gonna make you guys all mods, but I'm gonna have to start thinking about doing that. All right. I don't love the way this bunker's cutting into the fairway. It's a par 5. I don't mind it being a bit tighter, but and this bunker is massive. I mean, this bunker goes. Is that like a 150-yard long bunker? Must be close. I mean, it looks nice from the tee, but it's a little too big and it's coming in too much. I can see where the fairway up there. If I can get back here far enough. Okay. So I would, if you want to pinch it, just keep bringing this light rough around the bunker. And then you've just narrowed the fairway. But I wouldn't have as big of a bunker because I don't see the point of it. Yeah, the bunker doesn't need to be that big, and it doesn't really add anything because. See, the other thing too is now I'm going away from it. You're never gonna hit it to where it's short. I don't know if you're gonna hit it all the way to the end of it either. And then yeah, so we've really changed the thinking here on this hole. We're playing a different golf course. It feels like because now it's like a sandbelty kind of thing, but. Par 5, I can't run it on. So I have to decide, do I want to just hit it into this gigantic bunker or do I want to lay up? Well, we know we're not laying up, so... So front pin isn't going to be an eagle, I don't think. Ooh, just made it. And this green is huge. Yeah, that green's massive. I mean, I'd like a par 5 green to be a little bit smaller, so that it's a little harder to hit with a second shot, but then it makes sense. Like I would design a par 5 green as if it's going to be accepting a wedge as a third shot, for the most part. This green, it's just everything about this hole just feels, the bunkers and the greens, the scaling just feels too big. Except that little bunker there, back there. Yeah, I would think of this hole just. It looks like there was some some ideas that I don't know that they've come off as well as you would have hoped for them to. So some scaling and. It's a par 5, Maddie. Okay. Here, I like how a lot of the bridge is hidden. I kind of wish we couldn't see this. Like, it looks like a train track station house kind of thing. I don't mean that negatively. It just. There must be another. We must use this again somewhere. I mean, I would prefer not to have that there and have it not be in view like it is. It's not like in the middle of the view, and then oh boy, it's quite a dog leg, isn't it? Oh, that's okay. So, all right, now I see what we're doing here. So we've made a split fairway with a force in the middle of it. where the right side for me is the way I can go to try to get on, but the left side is where I can go to a safe. Well, we know which way I'm going, but it's an interesting idea. My fear is that people are just going to completely avoid, they're just going to forget about the one side. Yeah. It does feel a bit forced. And again, the green is just massive. Especially for the length of the hole. Oh God, didn't hit it. This course was approved, by the way. This was his, and this is his, let's see, second published course. So, new designer. Might just be his first approval. Yeah, that's the other thing, Scoot, is like I said, I feel like that left side where it's safe on that last hole, I think you would just hammer it down the right every time, because unless you got stuck behind a tree, and if you're a lefty, you would just hammer it down the left maybe. This is, what is it? Tongass Vale, Juneau, Alaska. Now we got ourselves a little short par 3. Again, the green's too big, the bunkers are too big for this hole. It's a little par, like if you had the green stop like here-ish and lost the bunkers on the right and made these ones smaller, we'd be in better shape, I think. Now that you've said it, Manatee, I can't unsee it. I don't know. I got through a reviewer at least. Okay. So again, split fairway. For a hole this short, I'm not sure there's really any benefit. Like, I don't see the benefit in going over here. I'm just going to be hitting a wedge, so why don't I just hit it over here? Like, angle's not really going to play much of a... Even if it's to the back pin, I still just have a little pitch. Even if it's over here... Okay, I gotta go over the bunker, but I'm gonna be hitting a wedge of some kind, so. It's just, yeah, and again, the bunkers are, again, the green's just, it's too big for this hole. I mean, it gives you the opportunity to make it play 60, 70 yards different, but I don't really think you need it. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Interesting name you got yourself there. Yeah, I mean, I like the look of that hole. I just don't know that it needed to be split. The fairway needed to be split. That's all. Okay. All right, so here that's getting pinched so that maybe we want to lay back a bit. And it's a 440-yard hole, so I don't want to lay back, but I do bring some danger in by going here. So the idea, I like the idea. The waterfall, I don't know. I mean, I think, let's go look at it, because it looks decently well done. I gotta be honest though, waterfalls don't really do much for me in this game. It makes sense at least. It's going into water of some kind. I'm curious where that water's going though. Anyways, and then yeah, just the scaling. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about that anymore because I've kind of made that point. It's a nice view. I mean, it's a nice look from back here. It opens up because of the water, and that's fine. I think new designers would do real well to just completely skip the waterfalls. Oh, was there a fairway over there? I didn't even see it. I'm hoping that's another hole. Yeah, I really feel like new designers would do well just to forget the waterfall features even there. I think it more often than not takes away from the hole, and it definitely takes away your time that could be spent on, oh God, on making the course better. Get that one out of the way for you right now, Lucas. My goodness, that was bad. It was approved, yep. It was, Caleb. Okay, so now we're really getting ourselves into some split fairways. I guess the angle from the right is probably better, but it's longer. So I think I'd rather have the shorter shot. Watch this just go right down the creek line. Okay, no. I like the look of it. I just, again, if that fairway on the right wasn't there, I think I'd like the hole better. Probably. Creek looks nice. Yeah, I think it's the fairway over there that's bothering me. I don't know that you really needed to have that fairway go around there. You could make this just have the right edge of this fairway be water, and that's the fairway. Yeah, I don't think anybody would go right. Trees, lovely. Maybe, Manatee. The screen's not as big, but yeah, okay, I'm not saying it anymore, sorry. I said I was done. There we go, that's a swing. All right. I'd say go for it, Axel. Okay, and now this is just a long par 5 with a gigantic fairway. I get it's a really long hole. I don't think you need the fairway quite this wide. I mean, it's borderline unmissable. You would do that, Axel, wouldn't you? Okay, so then we got water left. Okay, so hang on. So we have an island over on the left here that... This is an interesting idea. So we can go over here, which gives us more room and potentially a better angle, depending on the pin. Or we can take it here and try to get it there. I don't think you would ever lay it up here. Yeah, this is... I don't know if it's completely been pulled off, but it's... I get where we're going here. Yeah, this is... I like the creativity here. That's what I'll say, for sure. I think I might be able to run a 3-wood down this hill. Oh, maybe not. Oh. And then we've got the hill to run it down. And it goes right off. Okay, so that's unfortunate. So, cool idea. Hit it to the right, run it in. It's just that I don't know that it's possible to do that and keep it on the green. So, I'd play without a hair, maybe. Because I just think anybody who's trying to do that is going to end up where I am right now. Is the green going that way too? Yeah, okay. Alright. Maybe just a little bit of softening there and you could hit the green, like you could keep it on the green. And then, but for the third, like if you lay up, you can just fire a wedge in there and you don't have to worry about it. It's a really interesting idea. Really interesting idea. Yeah, I agree completely, Manatee. It was definitely there. Okay. So this hole is a little bit less. I gotta make sure I'm not missing stuff here. So I'm guessing over here it's a different hole, whatever that island was I saw. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was the layup fairway last hole. So my concern here is if I want to hit 3-wood, I've got bunkers in my way and I don't have enough fairway for driver. So I've got to, I mean, it can be done. It just feels like those bunkers being right around, I'm just trying to find where the room is to play here. Alright, Nick Trees, have a good one. The last hole runoff should have been more Pinot. Yeah, but I mean, I thought the idea there was to run it down the hill onto the green. So I guess it depends on what the goal is with that shot. Because otherwise, there's no point at all trying to go for it, right? All right. Oh no, man, this one? Clear it. Ooh, I just did. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate how that one played. That That last hole thought out so well, and this one just is a little bit less so. The green sloping's helping me. Let's see if I can run one in. Oh, not quite. So we've got a collection area where this hole is. Yeah, I didn't quite hit it. There's some ideas here. There's definitely some ideas. Oh, we got another waterfall here. I think it's a little one this time. Okay. This green is less... This green's actually not bad for size, I would say. This is better. This is a nice little short par 3. Almost. And I can see some spots where you could put the pin where it would be painful. This was the easy pin, I think. Okay. Yeah, the waterfall's not bad. It just... You see so many of them. Just playing different courses. Alright, now what have we got here? Okay, so I've got room to hit 3-wood back here if I want. I can hit driver up here. I like that it's pinched. I mean, it's kind of tempting me to do it, and it really doesn't make sense to do it. I really shouldn't, so I'm not gonna. This seemed like it was... This tee shot was pretty well thought out. Nah, I've still hit it in the rough. Awesome. I may as well just hit driver. Okay, and then there's times where I'm trying to figure out what this course's identity is. Because then it's meant to be in Alaska. But then it kind of looks deserty here. And I'm not familiar enough with Alaska to know if that's common there. I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. I like the fairway for sure. And it was saying here, hit driver, and the driver was just going to get you in trouble. So I like that. It's thought out nicely. The shot I hit wasn't well thought out, so I end up in the rough. Is it? Okay. So then maybe this makes sense. This is just me not knowing. Okay, so we've just got the one bunker going all the way around. I don't know. I think I would want to see with multiple bunkers around it, and then the big bunker to see which I like better. It's a nice look in here. Like, we've kind of gone into more of the kind of forest area. It looks nice. Oh. Well, you're from friggin' Sweden. What the hell do you know about if there's deserts in Alaska? Yeah, I agree with you there, Caleb. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good point, Manty. Oh, hedge burner. Okay. All right. Potentially drivable par 4, so we're tight. Might be just a hair too tight. I think these trees are maybe a bit too close to the fairway. I get what you're going for here, but the layup looks almost harder than hitting driver, so I think I would just hit driver. Okay, I knew I wasn't gonna get there, but and yeah, I've left myself with what can be a potentially awkward shot, but it's in the fairway at least, or it's close. Even if I miss the fairway, at least I'm close. If I try to lay up there, I mean, I feel like that might have been a more difficult shot, like I said, and then I'm screwed. So yeah, I like the look of it. It might be just a hair tight, and like I said, those trees, but it could be really good. This is a par 5. Okay, so what's the play? First of all, what are my options? So there is a fairway over here too. Why would I go there? Here would make a lot more sense just because it opens up the hole. Here, can I go over the trees or something maybe? But I'm still going to have 280, aren't I? That bunker there doesn't really... I'm not sure what it's there for, because it doesn't really do anything, I don't think. And then... Alright, well, we're going to take this on, because that's how we roll, but... If you're going to lay up, it looks like you got to really lay up, because 3-wood's going to go through. Oh, didn't like that bounce. Overreaching, yeah. Yeah, I think at this point we're trying to maybe do just a hair too much. I don't mind that bunker here. I wouldn't mind it being a bit closer though to try to catch one running in. I don't know. And then that is a super steep. I mean, I think if you're gonna do this steep of a drop off, it's probably gonna roll in anyways. But if you want to have it that steep, may as well just make it fairway and make sure it goes in if that's the goal. Because I mean, if somebody gets stuck on there, if somebody pulls the Fred Couples and gets stuck on this, where am I going? Somebody gets stuck on this thing. I don't know. I don't know if he would. It'd be something to play test. Front bunkers catch if you lay up off the tee. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then we're open in front, so we should be able to run this on. This hole would play a lot. I feel like there's been a lot of front pins on this tee set. Oh, I pushed the crap out of that. Oh, that was the last hole. That was for 59. Oh, well. Yeah, I feel like so. You know what? Overall, there's some good thinking going on there. I can see some of the plays, some of the stuff you're doing, and I can see there's something there for sure. Sculpting, little bit. The sculpting wasn't. It needs a little bit of work. I've seen a lot worse. Scaling, I think we need to work on that a little bit. Planting, definitely. But I mean, there were some good holes. I think a couple times you might have gotten a bit. You might have tried to do a little bit too much. But I mean, there's something there. There's something there. So I'd really encourage Canucks videos, Ben B101 TGC's videos. For planting, it's probably Matt F, right, guys? Like Matt F's probably one of the better planters in the game, if not the best. That's why we call it Joy of Planting. So I would check out Joy of Planting for the planting stuff. I mean, honestly I would look at all three. And then the other thing I would do again, and I've said this in other videos, is watch some of the, like, go play some of the Dream Team courses, just to see how their holes are built and and the strategies that they use, and just look at it and look at how it's different from yours. I think you've got. Sorry, I think you've got some really good ideas. I just think we just need a little bit of tuning, and I think that seeing other people's work and comparing it to yours might be the thing that might be something that really helps you. But yeah, check them all out. Canuck, B101, Matt F. On Twitch, it's Matt F TGC. No, sorry, Matt F 27 TGC. On YouTube, I think it's just Matt F. If you just do Joy of Planting, you'll find it. He puts. He live streams on Twitch, and then he puts some of it up on YouTube. So, I'd check them all out. Hope this was helpful, though. There's something there. I enjoyed playing that.